How we doing, guys? I think we're on. I think we're live on Restream. Hope you're all well. This lovely, what are we? Tuesday. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. Sorry, apologize if I'm looking quite crap. I just finished another leg day. That's right. And don't worry, guys, I don't train legs every day of the week. But obviously, I do have legs as a super strong theme at the moment on my social media because I feel there's just not enough attention focused on the legs for you guys out there. You're just not training legs often enough. I see too many skinny legs out there, and I want to help. All right. So this is what this video is about, and I'm going to elaborate more on leg day and what is the key success for bigger legs. Like, what do you need to do to make them grow? Okay, and what stimulus can you apply to break through those plateaus with your leg day? All right, now I'm wearing my animal shirt. And if you can see, when I wear animal, I mean fucking business. All right, so leg day business, my leg day shirt. I've had this for probably about 10 years. Now, the aim was to actually grow into this shirt and get too big for the shirt, but I got 20 sizes too big. Okay, so that was the goal. It never happened. Maybe one day. All right, so listen, I'm going to drop in to give you some tips. We're going to make this tips how to get effective and maximize your muscle growth and toning on those legs. Okay, firstly, guys, you're not alone. There's too many guys out there with so many excuses for putting their legs on the back burner. Let's get real. You want to grow your legs, you have to make them priority. You have to make them priority before your preacher curl. All right, you have to make them priority before your tricep extension. Okay, there's also this fear factor out there about training legs and truly training legs, the kind of training that produces results. Training legs isn't fun, okay? It can leave you lightheaded and it can leave you nauseous. All right, I've left my training session today feeling a little bit off, and I probably look a little bit off, to be honest. But I know after my protein shake, after this video, I'll be feeling fine, okay? Not to mention you'll be limping for days. All right, it's just something you have to tackle, ladies and gents. You just have to train legs hard, get over it, walk like a duck for a few days. It's all good, all right? And before I brush over the key elements of building these legs, these massive legs that you want, one of the beneficial and most important things about training legs is that you're going to get bigger everywhere. These movements used in serious leg training elicit a significant anabolic response that affects the whole body. Okay, so if you want to get a bigger upper body, and that's a priority for you, and that's for most guys, okay, you want to make lower body just as important, okay, if not more, okay, to grow your upper body. You're going to improve your athleticism and strength and all your expressions of power. Your power output's going to get better overall, okay? And I've mentioned this before. It's super important, all right? Most women and men appreciate a nice set of thick legs and glutes on a dude. No one likes a pancake ass. Remember that. Okay, so the keys for successful legs and bigger legs. What do you have to do? Number one, focus, priority. Putting legs before your preacher curl, putting legs on a Monday instead of Friday, all right? Your focus should be back squats and lunges instead of bicep curls and skull crushers. Just make it your focus. This is number one. This is the most essential part of getting bigger legs, guys. Okay. You could train legs even twice a week. Now, I did that. It worked for me. When I decided I wanted to want bigger legs, I trained them twice a week. I smashed them twice a week. As long as you can recover, you'll be fine. But you need a good system. You need a good approach. You need a good strategy. All right. With legs, you use volume. Okay. Use volume training. Volume. High repetitions work much better than low strength reps to build your legs, no matter what body type you are. Okay. Undulating sets and reps. Now, undulating, if you're not sure what that is changing between reps and sets. And if you're quite advanced, you could change between sets and reps on a weekly basis. Okay, don't worry, guys. I'll put this in the description at some point so you have if it's going straight over your head. Undulating reps. For example, 1 week you could do 15 reps, all right, with 4 sets of that exercise. Next week, you do only 6 reps with maybe more sets of that exercise. The next week, you could drop back down to a higher rep range of 10 reps. You see how we're changing reps each week. This is undulating, okay? Keeping the legs guessing. That is basically what undulating is, up and down. But please, only change your reps and sets every week, okay? Don't get carried away and change your reps every workout. You're just going to do damage, okay? You need this thing called muscle adaptation, and you need at least 7 days for your muscles to get used to that rep range. Okay, change your rep ranges every week if you need to break through a plateau. Also, it's critical for safety and good technique. Do your full range of motion. Squat ass to grass for the millionth time. Get your ass to the floor. Okay, if you can't, you need to take steps to do so. Drop setting. Now, drop setting is a volume technique that you should use. Okay, let me tell you what drop setting is very quickly. I have brushed through this before. After you complete the last rep of your last set, okay, you rest for 10, 15 seconds, and then you reduce the weight for about 30 to 50%, and then you try to match those reps, okay? And then you could do that again. You drop the weight, and then you try to match those reps. That's what a drop set is, and you're basically trying to fail about 3 times. And another technique you can use, I'll put this in the description, guys, is rest pauses. And what you do here is you lift that last set, okay? You go to failure, you rest for 10, 15 seconds again, but you keep the weight where it is, and then you try to get out a few more reps, 2 to 3 reps. You keep the weight where it is, and then you try to get a few more reps. Okay, that's a rest pause. That was a crash course on 2 excellent volume techniques that you should try, and I'll put that in the description, okay? There's 2 basic lifting stimulus. You can try ASAP on your legs. All right, I'll put that in the description, as I said. But this is quite advanced lifting. And look, if you're struggling to grow your legs, this will quickly break through any plateaus, okay? You got the drop sets, you got the rest pauses, and you've got the undulating reps, which I'll put in the description. It's probably going all over your head. And a few other key elements for training your legs to get those monster legs, guys and girls, is to stick to the tempo, the rests, and the time under tension. For all these things, you need to pay attention to all these little things to get the best hypertrophy out of your legs, okay? Make sure, a general rule, which I teach all my clients, guys, if any movement on the negative phase, which is the eccentric, which is generally the lower phase, okay? Let's say it's the downward phase of a squat. You move slow on the downward phase of the squat, and the concentric, which is the lifting, the powerful movement, you want to move faster. There's a general rule in any exercise, all right? It's a crash course again. But I go through this very thoroughly with my clients in the program as well. Lifting technique is super important, and you need to be doing this correctly to get the results. All right. Listen, I'll add all this information again on the description. Stick to your technique. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Training legs is proper hard, and it's gonna suck. And there'll be times when you want to quit, but stick with it. Like I said, train them twice a week. Try these techniques. Smash them. All right. Keep your mindset positive. They will grow. Be consistent and see yourself through it. You'll get there. All right. The rewards will come. Those big legs will come. I hope that was helpful, guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace. All right. If I can figure out.